Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in the heart of nature, baby. I hope your day is going good. We got birds up there. It's a beautiful day. I'm happy to be alive. But deep divers, do you know somebody who is depressed right now? Do you know somebody who has addiction problems right now and you really want to help them? You're like, Ralph, what can I do just to help them? Well, how to help somebody who is depressed, who may have substance abuse issues, okay? Deep divers, let's just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Oh, now, do you know somebody, deep divers, who is really depressed? And you know they're so depressed, and you're like scratching your head right now because you're wondering what you can do to help them? Well, there is so much you can do to help somebody who is depressed, somebody who has substance abuse issues, somebody dealing with addiction problems. It could be your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. After this video, you are gonna know how to help somebody who is depressed. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Hey. So, shout out to all of you deep divers. I'm here to tell you that you are enough. Okay, that's how to actually help somebody with depression. That's how to help somebody with substance abuse issues. That's how to help somebody with addiction issues. Remind them how much they are needed. Remind them how much they are loved. Learn how to accept them even in the state that they're in. What? Slow motion this side. Let me say that again. Learn how to accept them even in the state that they're in. And I'm going to come back to that statement. Now, recently, Mac Miller passed away. Rest in paradise. A lot of great artists are passing away. You had XXX Tentacion, you had Lil Peep, Amy Winehouse. You see, this generation is losing more talented artists at a young age than any other generation. We have to ask ourselves, what is happening on planet Earth that is making so many people depressed? What is happening on planet Earth that is making so many people turn to drugs to fix their problems? We have a lot of work to do on the planet. Let me share with you how I help somebody who is depressed. Lil Peep, the great artist, on his Instagram, before he passed away, he had a Xanax pill in his mouth, and his fans were like kind of confused what's going on. But you see, if you see somebody like that who is clearly depressed, who clearly needs help, you have to start going up to them in person and listening to them and spending time with them. The reason why so many people are depressed on the planet is because they're not being heard. Nobody is listening to their screams, their cries. But I am, and the cat down the road is. You see, to help somebody who is depressed, learn how to listen to them. Let me repeat that. To help somebody who is depressed, learn how to listen to them without judgment. And that's why I said you have to accept them in the state that they're in. Because many times you can see somebody and then just discard them. Oh, they're so depressed. They're a drunk. They're a junkie. They're a druggie. They're always on drugs. That's them. No, it does not have to be them, especially if it's your favorite artist. You have to start getting them help from somebody who can help them, like myself, a psychologist, a counselor, somebody who's been inspiring millions for years. If you see somebody like a friend or a family member who's depressed, learn how to, if you can't talk to them, bring them to somebody who can actually listen to them, okay? Without judgment, without pointing the finger to say, actually, you're depressed so because you did this and you didn't do that. No, they don't need that right now. That will make their depression worse. You help somebody who is depressed by listening to them without judgment, and then by being honest to them. You see, the reason why so many young people are passing away right now with substance abuse, the reason why so many young people are depressed is because society never listened to them. Society programmed them, right? Society programmed them from school. They got brainwashed. Nobody cared about them. Nobody loved them. So therefore, they didn't feel that their life was worth anything. And they tried to escape. Drugs don't use people. People use drugs. A lot of people are dealing with depression on the planet, especially a lot of young people, because they are in this endless, perpetual cycle of I must work. I must, if you're an artist, go on tour. I must make money. I must have the perfect body. Ladies on Instagram, if you're an Instagram model, no judgment here from me, but I'm just showing you the predicament so many people are in. I must be perfect all the time. To help somebody with depression, remind them that they are good enough already. If you see somebody who has some signs of depression, like even your favorite artist, listen closely to their music, because many times they actually sing about what they're going through. Now you need to contact their management and say, actually, why are you promoting an artist who needs help, who needs to go in rehab? Amy Winehouse didn't have a lot of truthful people around her to tell her, actually, you need to really go in rehab. She was at a concert and the audience were booing. These are supposed to be fans. They should be saying, actually, Amy, you're amazing. You need to go into rehab. But you see, even the fans sometimes don't care about the artist. The management sometimes doesn't care about the artist. You need real people. And if you are a real friend and you see your friend who is depressed, who has substance abuse issues, it's time to pull them aside. It's time to get them the help they need. It's time to listen to them without judgment. It's time to be honest with them. It's time to tell them and remind them that they need to take a break. Okay, because they need to recharge. They need to head into nature. They need to put whatever they're doing on hold. And they need to learn how to love themselves. How do we love ourselves? By going to the place where we find our greatest power. To help somebody who is depressed, we have to realize that depression is suppression. And therefore, once again, we have to allow this person to express themselves the way they want to express themselves without judgment, but also we need to give them a solution. And one of the greatest ways to heal from depression, and I'll do another video on this, is to really take a massive vacation from everything. It's to stop comparing yourself to other people. It's to stop trying to have the perfect selfie on social media. It's to stop being in the race and the competition of I must make it. It's time to realize you are enough. So to help somebody with depression, always remind them they are enough, and don't think that what they're talking about, what they're singing about is just a joke. These people are really going through something, and you have to be there for them. If you cannot do that, send them to me. This is what I came here to do. That's why I'm inspiring millions of people. Okay? To help somebody who is depressed, To help somebody with addiction issues, you have to realize that be nice to everybody. You never actually know what they're going through. Slow motion this side. I'm kind to everybody I meet, deep divers. I don't put people down, I lift them up. To help somebody with depression, they need support, they need compassion, they need honesty. 7-Day Vegan Challenge. Start encouraging them to eat better plant-based foods, because food affects your mood. Like, send them a whole bunch of grapes from Ralph Smart, okay, full of resveratrols, gonna improve their cardiovascular health. You need to start giving them the best information, okay, and lifting them up. And then we'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? And never forget to remind them to, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been getting the good ass prana shirts. ralphsmart.com/clothes. Stay connected, deep divers. Head to Instagram, add me there at Infinite Waters. Deep divers, I'm here to tell you, you are enough. You are amazing. I appreciate you. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. You! And that's how to help somebody with depression. Remind them they are more than enough.